Well, Eddie decided he wants some warm vegetables tonight. I made him eat a cold sub for lunch, so when I asked him what he wanted for dinner, he said, I want some warm vegetables. So far, I've got some side meat, and let you see what that side meat looks like. It's a little like fatback, but it's quite a bit leaner. Fatback comes from the back of the hog, and side meat comes from the side. So it's got a little bit more lean streaks in it. And this was a gift from my sister-in-law when she was here from Georgia, and I have really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna fry a little bit of that side meat for seasoning, and I'll be back. All right, so I just left the grease in the pan from where I fried our side meat, and I sliced up some cabbage and put it in that grease. I let some of the cabbage brown just a little bit, and then I added about a half a cup of water. And I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to let it cook on low. I'll turn it down to low, and we're about 3, and I'm going to let it cook for about 20 minutes. Cabbage is about done, and our red potatoes are almost done. And I decided since you were gone that I needed some candied sweet potatoes, because anytime I have fried cabbage and homemade biscuits, I love candied sweet potatoes with it. So I just put them in a non-stick pan with a little bit of my homemade butter, and I'll put a lid on them, and I'll cook them until they're done, and then I'll add some brown sugar. Now I know this is not your typical candied sweet potatoes. We just grew up eating them like this. We just fried them in a pan with some butter, just like you were frying regular potatoes. And then when they get about done, which is, they've been cooking about 20 minutes maybe, or maybe not quite that long, I just added about 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And now I'm going to put the lid back on and let that sugar melt. It's almost melted now. And they'll be done. Now, sweet potatoes is one food that you should not cook in a cast iron pan. They don't react well to the cast iron, and so they'll turn kind of a funny color. But I'll let you see them when they're done. This has turned into quite a spread. We've got our purple whole peas that I cooked yesterday, and the side meat that I fried out to use for the fried cabbage, and Eddie will have some of that in a biscuit. And fried cabbage, and red potatoes with butter, candied sweet potatoes, and then there is our homemade biscuits with some of the butter that I made earlier in the week. So it's dinner time.